Let's talk about all things fat. If you were around in the 80s and the 90s, you'll remember the time when low fat, non fat everything was everything. I remember being a teenager and being terrified of fat. Well, times have changed. We now know that fat doesn't make you fat, and you actually need a very robust, healthy amount of it to keep a number of your body systems running optimally. So, fat is essential, it is not just optional. It is a massive support in hormone production, brain function, cellular function, and it's also really important when it comes to the body's ability to absorb fat soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K. So I hope I've convinced you fat is not bad, fat won't make you fat, and fat is not optional, it's essential. One thing that I really like to encourage people to do is to eat your fat. So within the macros, don't think about just oil or condiments. We got enough of that in the world. I want you to think about eating your fats, because when you eat your fats, you're going to get other vitamins and minerals as well. So things like steak, salmon, whole eggs, nuts, nut butters as well, cheese, depending on your ability to digest lactose, and avocados. I eat an avocado a day. That was a little blooper, but that's okay. I eat an avocado a day. About half goes on my lunch, half will go in my salad at night. But avocados are delicious. I could talk about them all day. But I hope this gets the point across. Don't just think about oils or condiments when you're thinking about fats. Think about eating your fats. How can you eat your fats? But oftentimes when people are planning their macros and they're trying to use a steak or salmon or a whole egg or something like that to hit their protein levels, they'll go way over their fat macros. Okay, so what you want to do is use enough of that protein so that you hit your target fat macro. And then you're probably going to need to top it up with another protein. So you're going to want to use like a lean protein, like shrimp or chicken breast or something like that, or scallops, because then you've topped up your fat macros. You've gotten a substantial amount of protein, but then you use the non-fat lean protein as well to top up the protein. So that's how you get enough of your protein, but not going over in your fats. A healthy amount of fats really depends on the person, but 30% to me is the low end, 40% is pretty great, 50% is optimal for a lot of people. If you're a woman who is perimenopausal or menopausal, you're probably going to be up in even the 30, 40, 50% range. And that's totally okay, because when we're going through that transition in life, our hormones need as much support as possible, and having a variety of healthy fats is going to support your hormone production. So you can play around with your fat balance in your diet. I find for myself, as I get older, I actually like to have more fat. I used to probably be in the 30% range. Now that I'm in perimenopause, I actually like to have 40-45% amount of fat in my diet. But again, it's variable person to person, so you're just going to have to play around with it a little bit. But you'll notice with your sleep quality how much you recover from one workout to the next. Fat will play a big part in that. It's also great at helping to bring down, like especially fatty fish, bring down inflammation in the body, especially if you're on a fitness journey, you like to work out a lot. So all this to say, just make sure that you are getting your fats are good, fats are not bad, fats won't make you fat. They are definitely a piece of the puzzle. Keep them in your diet and enjoy your meals.